climate change poses an immediate and existential threat to our future. Through Salk's Harnessing Plants initiative, we are taking an innovative and scalable approach to develop a new generation of crop and wetland plants that can thrive in challenging environments and mitigate the effects of climate change.
To sustain our peak physical, mental, and emotional performance at any age is a universal human aspiration. In a new multi-institute team, we'll study peak athletic performance to make discoveries that will help everyone live a healthy, long, and happy life.
At Salk's Noma Center for Immunobiology and Microbial Pathogenesis, we are trying to harness our immune system and physiological defenses to tackle some of the biggest challenges that face humanity, ranging from deadly viral infections to incurable cancers, neurodegeneration, autoimmunity, and aging.
Salk's unique collaborative researchers are attacking cancer from different angles, boosting the immune system, cutting cancer's fuel lines, its tumor metabolism, all in an effort to bring new hope to cancer patients.
Three little shots are so protective. 3 little shots are on the beam. 3 little shots are so effective. 3 little shots of Salk vaccine.
So resilience is really, I see it as a complementary approach to thinking about disease in a different way and also thinking about health in a different way. The World Health Organization in 1948 provided a definition for human health, and it defined it that it's a state of well-being that goes beyond the absence of disease. And I think with our concept of resilience, we finally arrive at a stage where we can understand human health as it was actually defined by the WHO.
I think solutions come through evolution.
We are facing, looking ahead into the 21st century, we are now at another inflection point where life sciences become increasingly data intensive, forcing us to create new tools, acquire new expertise, and seek active collaboration between what we call experimental scientists and theorists.
If you think of a machine, it consists of moving parts, and the human body is a machine just like any other, except that the human body consists of moving parts at all scales, from organs to cells down to molecules. What I'm trying to do is to bring light to these movements, the movements that underlie all of the biology in the human body. And by finally being able to see these movements, we can start to build an integrated theory to describe, from a mathematical point of view, exactly how do these pieces fit together to make our organs and our bodies function the way they're supposed to.
It's collaboration, it's passion, it's a common goal, and it's a pursuit to answer the big questions. Major advances require bold and risky science. We're able to be nimble in this area because of donor support.
In my lab, we always need to build tools that don't yet exist, and we lean heavily on the expertise of electrical and mechanical engineers to help us turn our napkin sketches into reality. Tools drive discovery, and then discovery inspires development of new tools, and it's this constant cycle that is built from the interaction of people with different expertise that's really helping drive all of our fields forward.
One area of science that I'm particularly interested in my lab, but that's also interesting to the larger field of plant biology, is to be able to use the information that we've collected about how plants grow and develop and apply that to global problems.
We're at a crossroads in science in general, and we've been spending the last 20 or 30 years understanding the parts of biology and life sciences. And now is the time to integrate this information together, to be able to solve problems that we couldn't solve before. We always used to say, you can't solve any of these big problems unless you understand the parts. Well, we have a lot of the parts now. And now we need to bring them together, bring the scientists together with the technology, with the deep computational capacity to really bring things together in ways that we can't before. So this campaign is really a turning point for the Institute to bring things together in ways that we haven't been able to do before. Need for space just because we're bursting at the seams is one issue, but also it's a new kind of science that requires a lot of flexibility. And this new facility that we're planning is going to optimize that. When Jonas and Louis Kahn argued about what the building should look like, there's a great history about the different ideas they had about the campus. It was a collaboration between architect and scientist, worker, and they came up with a shared vision that we live in and work in. And we've tried to capture that same approach where many of the scientists at the Institute have been working with the architects to blend the future needs together with sustaining the existing elegance and majesty of this building